Hi everyone, this will be a short lab going over Lab 1. Lab 1 is about our GPIO and our UART interfaces. This lab is pretty simple. It should be for getting your board to work. We'll be very lenient in helping you guys out for some of these early labs. This also goes over some of the drivers and stuff, which is also present in our compiler and our linker video. The main things to be done are enabling a GPIO pin in the correct GPIO bank. There are multiple GPIO modules present on many controllers. We need to enable the module we want. In our case, it's our UART configuration inside of that GPIO module. We need to configure that pin, so it may be GPIO pin configure, and we need to configure it to our UART. So look through the headers, look through examples that you can find for these things. It's also important that we source the clock for the UART module, and the big part for our UART module is configuring its profile for it, so setting the baud rate is effectively for it. You may set it at 9600 if you want. Our preference is 1000, 100,000, 15, 200. 11520 is more of the standard of the baud rates, so that you are not limited by speed. However, you may run into a few Heisenbergs related to speed operations there. However, this should generally be fine for Lab 1. You'll go through the blinking of the LEDs. You must figure out which LED is mapped to which GPIO pin. This requires you to read the schematic for the launchpad. It will tell you what's tied to the LEDs, and then you simply have to edit the GPIO pin for that. The extra credit is using a little button press, so you may have to look into the GPIO pins, look at which pins are mapped to the buttons, and then you will pull the button and you will switch the colors of the LED that are on using this. That is all. If you guys have any questions, please ask us, and we'll be very lenient with our grading and helping out for some of these early labs. Cheers.